Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the save, the part-time to big-time save, episode 6. So, if you remember, the last episode was a really good one. If you haven't seen it yet, please go to my channel, check it out, and see what happened. We had a fantastic round with a 5-2 thumping win over Doncaster in the FA Cup second round, and then a 3-0 win to Gateshead away. Sandwich in between that was a 3-0 away win to York, who was top of the league at the time. So it really was a fantastic one. Now, I was going to play a few games offline until we get to the Luton match, which we're going to play here. The first one was on Boxing Day, was a 2-2 draw to AFC Fylde, and then we had, I think, Curzon Ashton and AFC Fylde again. Both games were called off to waterlogged pitches, which isn't ideal. So we haven't played a game since the 20th of December, so we've had all Christmas off, so I'm hoping it hasn't gone to the players' guts and they are raring to go. We've obviously really got no injury problems because we haven't played. I'm just hoping the lack of match fitness might cost us. A transfer news is Port Vale came in for Lewis Baines and a massive offer of £1.5 thousand. And I really couldn't keep him, so he's gone. The transfer would have completed yesterday, but I've asked to delay it for a week for cover for this game, really. So he's still in with us for this game, but he'll be leaving us shortly. And the board have agreed to add £250 to my transfer budget. So I'm going to buy with that. A couple of curly whirlies and a packet of crisps, I think. So anyway, here we are with the side we're going with for the third round of the FA Cup. We've got Irwin, Halls, because Henley's injured, Leather, Smith and Blakeman. We've got Tomlinson and Shenton in the middle, Whitehouse and Melenik Ali on the wings, Jessup and Connor Hall up front because the aerial threat of Jack Sampson is also suspended. So, again, this is going to be a big long shot. Obviously, Luton are in the Championship, so we'll have to see how this one goes. But you never know. The magic of the FA Cup. The pressure is all on them, so what do we have to lose? Go out there and cause an upset is the team talk I'm sending them out with. So here we go. Luton in, and again, I don't want to upset any Luton fans. Quite an awful away kit. One of the worst, one of the poorer away kits is the Luton away kit in real life. I don't like that particularly. But it's your own personal preference at the end of the day. Jessup's through. He's through. And the keeper makes a good save on his right foot. So you can't help thinking if he'd managed to take that under on his left foot, it might have been a different outcome there. And that would have been a lovely start. 10 minutes gone and the only chance has fallen the way of Chorley. Let's see. Could be Luton on the attack here. It looks like it is. It's been deflected all the way through to Irwin with a very simple pickup. Where is he going here? Sometimes they do crazy things in a highlight. Ali has lost the ball, and from a position of comfortableness, if that's a word, we're under the cosh. But Ali has got the ball back and he's broken. It's Whitehouse. Jessup again on his right side. He's squared it to Hall. And he has took that away, standing in for Sampson. Possibly better with the ball at his feet than Sampson is, and it was the perfect cross. And yet again, surely daring to dream. He's well onside, and Hall. Oh yes, it's perfect. It's the perfect goal. That's all I can say for this stage and where we are. We will take that every day. 15 minutes gone. Surely 1-0 up, but this is dangerous. Luton have put it wide. It's going to be one of those games, isn't it? It's going to be like a basketball game, this end to end, or it's going to be all at our end. So here we go, Luton again. That should be cleaned up by Leather. A lung bursting run down the wing from our centre back, which you don't really want to see. It may be out of position now. Let's have a look. Play back, and that's comfortable. That's really calm defending, exactly what we need in the situation we're in. I don't know how the pitch is going to hold up since it's had 2 cancelled games on it, 2 postponed games. So we'll have to see how that one progresses, because it looks like it's raining now. And I know Luton are through here. Oh, he's missed another one. Kornic has missed 2 1-on-1s with our goalkeeper. And although we are 1-0 up, you'd have to say Luton are probably looking the most threatening. Looks like a corner to Luton here. I don't know if they've got any big threats. Oh, they've hit the post, I think. Charmed life is how you describe our goal at the moment. A very, very charmed life. But still, nearly 40 minutes gone. And we're still, as it stands, 1-0 up. Luton have just shaded possession now, as they're starting to get a foothold into the game. Here we go. Another chance for Luton. There's too many of these highlights going Luton's way. I don't know how long we can hold out for. This time it goes wide. Ooh. Well, we managed to make it through to half time. 1-0. Exactly 50% possession. We have had one more shot on target, but it feels like Luton have been the more dangerous. So let's just see how that goes into the second half. It feels like we've really had the one shot and the one goal. But our XG is at 1.56 and there's 0.87. So, the stats don't lie. We are ahead. It would appear to be on merit, but we will just see how that plays out for the rest of the game. As we're approaching 60 minutes and Blakeman whips one in. Jessup on his left foot volley, just wide of the post. The referee's gone a bit card happy with 3 bookings for each team. We don't want this to be decided by a red card. Right, let's just pause it there. Malenik Ali isn't having a very good game, a 6.2, so let's take him off. Let's bring on Ustabasi, who is better as a winger, so I'll do winger and support. In fact, I'm going to change both of them to inverted winger and support, just stop any potential overloads on the wings. So that's a little less attacking, and it'll probably ruin it now, and we'll concede 3. But that's my decision. That's what I'm going with. There's no more highlights, please. Let's straight through to 93 minutes of injury time. Tomlinson looks like he's given everything, and I'm not surprised. He's given everything ever since the 5-2 demolition of Doncaster. So we'll bring Tomlinson off and bring on Calverley. As we're approaching the last 10 minutes at a very nervous Chorley Home. What is the name of the Chorley home ground? I should know that really. I'll have looked that up, and they've put it wide. It's a very nervous Chorley ground. Let's have a settler. Shenton out wide to Blakeman. He's got a good left foot on him. He's been blocked. This could turn into an attack. Oh no, it's Bob up front. I don't know who Bob is. The nerves are taking over here. Oh, you knew it. You just knew it. Oh, I mean, it was from our attack. Us being on the attack to conceding 1-1 in the space of, 20 seconds? There's no one marking him there. I mean, they're a championship side. But you get so close, don't you? And this is... I fear for us now. I fear for us, I really do. They've got the edge on us in terms of quality and probably fitness. And they've scored again. Leighton Clarkson, who I imagine is the gentleman that was on loan at Blackburn Rovers last season from Liverpool and did nothing. Let's have a look. Yeah, on loan from Liverpool, yeah. And he was on loan last season in real life at Blackburn, and was poor. Maybe he was judged on Harvey Elliott's amazing season, the one before. But 1-0 up to 2-1 down in the space. It's a minute between goals. I mean, it's a kick in the teeth if ever I've seen one, and I'm afraid Chorley's fairy tale cup dream has come to a disappointing finish. Oh, I mean, we gave it all. You can't be disappointed at reaching the third round. Cannot be disappointed at that. But you are, aren't you, in the 85th minute, and you end up losing. But there it is. That's the end of the cup run. I mean, it was a superb cup run for Chorley. So yeah, although disappointment is in the air, you've got to be proud. So what we'll do, I'll play probably Curzon Ashton and Spennymoor offline, and go to the Fylde game, which is the derby. I'll pick that one up for the second episode of the save, and I'll see you there. Okay. Okay, welcome back to the second game of the save then. So here we are. I'll show you what's happened in the past few games, obviously since the disappointing, crushing FA Cup defeat to Luton. We a 2-0 win against Curzon Ashton at home, which is we have 3 disallowed goals there, and this Jack Sampson one was a horrendous decision. And then a 2-1 win at home to Spennymoor in a game where we was very, very poor. Spennymoor were by far the better side, who managed to get away with one there. The thing that I hate about Football Manager is sometimes when you sell a player, it puts all the squad the backup, and it happened because we sold Lewis Baines and the squad then weren't happy and they've all gone into a mood, they're all sulky. So I've said, listen, I'm the manager, shut up and start playing football basically. But it hasn't helped and they're all sulky. I think that had an effect in the last game, so hopefully you see the morale's, to say that we've just been on a cup run, the morale's fairly poor. The keeper had a particular issue with me and has gone to the press, but we'll see how that goes on. So here's the lineup. We've got Irwin in the nets, basically has got no one else. Henley, Lever, Holes and Blakeman in the defence. Okome and Calverley in midfield. Willem Tomlinson is suspended. Willem Tomlinson has also been to me and said he wants to leave the club at the end of the season when his contract expires. He will not sign a new contract and he's out, so I will have to see. Whitehouse and Oosterbasi on the wings, Jessup and Sampson up front. We're playing against AFC Fylde, a local derby. We are at home. We're going to a little bit struggling with condition, so I'm expecting a real tough game. Like I said, sulky squad, low on energy. Is not usually a good combination in Football Manager, so especially coming off such a poor game in the last game as well. We really were very, very poor and lucky to get away with a 2-1 win. So we'll see how this one goes, but I say expectations, I have tempered my expectations, let's put it that way. Again, Fylde started on the front foot already, so hopefully we can turn it around. I wouldn't like an episode in the save with 2 defeats. So, you know, the FA Cup run, I'm counting that as an absolute win. I know it was heartbreaking to lose it in that fashion, but got to be proud. Actually, the board came to me and said they're increasing the amount of transfer revenue from sold players to 30%. I think it was at 10, and I can only assume that's because of the cup run has brought in some much needed funds to the Chorley coffers. So here we go. Hopefully this is an attack for us here. Okome, shot from outside the box, just flew over the bar there. See, Blakeman's already tired. We're only 30 minutes in and he is struggling. I've only got Kai Shorrock on the bench who's a right back, so I'm going to have to put Henley at left back, Shorrock at right back, and hope there's no more issues further down the line, because I'm running a little bit threadbare here. I'll leave it till after half time. They usually get a little bit of a boost at half time. The 15-minute rest gives them, you know, kind of 10 minutes to go at it. So hopefully that'll be the Jessup down the wing here. He's cut it back, and Sampson has right foot volley, absolutely smashed it into the top corner. So that's excellent there. Let's have a look at the replay. See Jessup down the wing. He's cut it back, and Sampson right foot volley into the top corner of the net like an absolute bullet. So we'll take that. Like I say, we've probably come back into it a little bit, but still think it's going to be a tough one. And we've conceded straight away. Pegged back immediately 1 minute after scoring. You know, the old adage, you're most vulnerable after you've just scored a goal. Let's have a look. Back stick, header. The keeper possibly should have done better, but we'll just have to see. We have moved up to second in the league table though, so that's handy. And now down to fifth. I thought so. I don't think it quite updated. So that's half time. Okay, let's start the second half. We're going to take off the left back, whose name escapes me, Blakeman, shortly. I've got 5 minutes. Take off Blakeman, make a bit of a shuffle around. Samson in the air. Doesn't usually miss from that range. I don't know if it was a goal kick. I thought the keeper might have got a fingertip to it. Samson doesn't usually miss from there. So yeah, we'll make the change now. Blakeman is dead on his feet. So we'll put Henley at left back, and then we'll put Kai Shorrock, who he's only a young lad from the youth team. Anything could happen here. So let's confirm them changes. Calvely's looking tired. Someone's having a stinker there. Who's that? Whitehouse and Usabasi are both having stinkers. 6.3 ratings. Dobby has just crashed one against the bar, and I think that's Stephen Dobby and not Dobby the house elf who's just crashed that against the bar. Because as we all know, Dobby the house elf met an untimely end. Whereas Stephen Dobby, as far as I'm aware, is alive and kicking. We're really against it here. Oh, that was coming, wasn't it? Stephen Dobby again. Crash one against the bar. Oh, it's been disallowed. Wow. We needed a stroke, and he was offside. Unlike Samson's in the game before, where he was onside by best part of half a metre, he was offside there. Let's make the wingers, Ustabasi and Whitehouse are playing terribly. Let's bring on Malenik Ali and take Calvely off and bring Shenton on, freshen up the legs in the middle of the park, and hopefully we can, I don't know, just salvage something from this game, because as I said, we've had one shot on target, they've had 6, although we have got better XG, which go figure on that one. That's a strange one. So Malenik Ali, fresh legs off the bench, he's cut inside, he's played a long ball over the top, and Jessup has took it down on his trusty left foot, and he's put it over the bar just. Last 15 minutes, I mean, I don't like drawing my home games. I know people say sometimes a draw is a good result. I always think you look for 3 points from your home games first off. That's a minimum, and then you take what you can get from your away games. But in the circumstances, given the cup run, the tired legs, the sulky squad, I suppose a 1-1 draw, if it stands, wouldn't be too bad. But one shot on target from 10 isn't good enough. This could be the last highlight of the game. Let's see, Okome to Whitehouse, he's played poorly. Shorrock, who's been booked on his debut, I think. Whitehouse again. Jessup played it. No, oh, Jessup's got it back. He tried a chip, and that's the finish of a guy who is on fire. And that is not the finish of a guy who's probably had 5 shots and only had 1 on target. What a finish that was! Took it down on his knee control. Mistake from Orby, and that is 2-1 to Chorley. Jessup with a most delightful finish, Cantona-esque. I saw him pop his collar up and is away. Do we have another one here? Is it? Let's just blow the whistle, ref. No. Come on, that's it. Time is up. We don't need this. I don't believe it. I do not believe that. 17 seconds past the allotted time, and we've conceded a goal to make it 2-2. Just as I thought we'd manage to get a win out of that. I mean, that's a kick in the proverbials. It really is. I mean, it's no more than foul deserved, but still, when it happens to you, you don't like to see it, do you? So, yeah, there we go. Filed are the local rivals, and local rivals in this are hard work. It's kind of like in real life. the phone book goes out the window and anything can happen. So there you go. So there we are for that episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the cup run as much as I did. I'm sorry I couldn't get through into round 4. I wonder if how do you look at the FA Cup? The 4th round. Who would we have got? Luton, wasn't it? Luton. So it would have been Norwich, away at Norwich. Premier League Norwich. So that would have been nice, but it wasn't to be. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for your continued support. Hit the like on the video and subscribe to the channel to stay notified. Stay in touch for future notifications. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.